you know, Binding of Isaac, which is one of the most popular roguelikes, was inspired by Zelda. So, yeah, I think you should give it a try. It's, I don't think it's, like, super hard either. You have over 27 hours. Okay. I've got a decent bit. I do think, and I could be wrong in terms of replayability, I've gotten to the final boss back-to-back times. I jinxed myself, and I said last time I'll easily make it to the final boss in this next run, and I died. But I think I've got like a formula. Maybe the formula is the wrong word, but I think I have strategies where I can get there pretty consistently. And from there, some of the replayability could come from... There's, before you start the game, there's challenges that you can check, like check boxes, like a 3-heart challenge and things like that. So you can get replayability that way. Keep tripping over my words. The final boss, though, seems fun. The first time I didn't get a hit on him. The second time the chat told me that I was 1 hit away from killing him. I was talking about it last time I streamed that I feel like, say this were you know, like a normal Super Nintendo ROM and I had save state right before it. I like just beating games all natural, so I wouldn't do that. But for example, if I had a save state at that boss and just practice on that boss over and over again, I think from then on out, I'd be able to, once I got to the boss, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty easy. But, you know, when you're playing Noita, final boss is almost like a celebration of your run. It's pretty easy. Well, I guess the way I played is pretty easy. I guess I haven't done it with like all the orbs and stuff. It might be pretty hard at that point. But there's no way... That's what I think would be awesome in Zelda. My recommendation would be to steal from Noita and add hidden Triforce pieces in the game. And the more, like, say you pick up a Triforce piece and it gives you some sort of buff, something, I don't know. You get some added benefit, just like the orbs do in Noita, but then it makes the boss stronger. So the final boss, it's not a spoiler, it's pictured in the bottom right-hand corner, even though my camera's blocking it. It's Aghanim, who, you know, you find out, you know, is like the wizard form of Ganon or Ganondorf. But say you get the Triforce pieces and it makes it to where after you defeat Aghanim, you fight like pig form Ganon, or more Triforce pieces makes you fight the Twin Rova witches before you fight Ganon, because that's kind of a reoccurring thing in the Zelda series too. Like in the Oracle games, you fight the Twin Rova witches before, but I think that could be neat and it would add like varied ways to do the run. Oh, we're gonna drop. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Should we Gamba in full inventory? Oh, whoops. Press escape and it'll show at the bottom. Oh, there we go. 35 hours. So I've played a decent bit. For not of that makes me feel sad. For not have beaten the game. Yikes. Hopefully we'll beat it this run, so I can say I bet the average is probably around 25 hours or something like that. I've gotten to him twice. See if we can get to him a third. Alright, we're gonna go back and heal. Think we should gamble on this chest. The thing that scares me and could be a run ender. If I open this chest and it's a curse. There was a run where literally the last chest I opened, it was a full clear. There was no rooms left to go through. And it was like you take more damage from enemies. I feel like it was like double damage. It didn't like specify, it just says you take more damage from enemies. And I had to kill like 40 enemies or something like that to get rid of the curse. Well, I had no option. So I had to go into the boss with the curse. It was one of my earlier runs, and so I just got destroyed. But I feel like now I have enough knowledge in the game where even if I were cursed, I should be able to beat the boss. You never know, though. I never buy chests. The item pool is too large for me to feel like losing rupees is Yeah, last time, I mean, sometimes you can get really lucky. It's like a true gamble, not even like a good gamble. Yeah, you could get a heart piece, you could get a curse, you could get... I feel like I get rupees a lot of the times. Oh no. This could be really bad. Alright, let's just play it safe. Okay. Maybe it won't be too bad. Oops. Let's get rid of these guys before they cause too much chaos. Okay. Didn't end up being that bad. I was afraid I was just going to get whipped. Any bombable walls or anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate. We already used the ferry. Can't remember where which room is the exit. We don't have a compass. Was it here? Oh, there we go. There's a heart. Usually I'll make like mental notes so I know where to navigate back. So you guys are going to have to watch me fumble around a little bit to find the exit. Yeah, I think it was this way. Maybe. Oh, there was the chess gamble that we were talking about. Let's go ahead and skip it since we don't have a lot of rupees to begin with. We have a heal. We've got some bombs. It doesn't matter. I feel like I know the boss well enough now that we should be good. I have to find out. We don't have any sword upgrades though, so that's a little rough. Oops, as I take a hit. So these things are gonna feel like damage sponges for this fight. I wonder what's the highest sword level someone has gotten at just the first boss. I'm guessing 3 would probably be the most, but if it's truly random, I don't know. I guess you could have like a full upgrade at this point. Doot, 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 doot. Whoops. Alright. The true fight begins when we knock them all out and it's just the red guy. Even though I feel like I've gotten a lot better at dealing with them, I've chose to just attack mainly from the side. For whatever reason, my timing is off when trying to attack straight on. Die! Got a lot of hits left. Oops. There we go. That was pretty smooth. So bad this fight, Landmola I can take out pretty easy, but this one I get hit so much. Yeah, Landmola I've definitely gotten better on. And I haven't, knock on wood, but usually... Ah, crap. What's the third boss do fight? The one with the thing on the end of its tail. It's also a Link to the Past. That one, it's definitely messed me up a couple times, definitely with the spawns and everything, but I'm so glad it doesn't knock you into a bottom floor and then reset HP. That was always the roughest in Link to the Past. Oh yeah, Moldorm. Zelda classic. But I've beaten him every time we fought him. Usually, you know, you have pretty good upgrades at that point. I don't ever feel too bad in these levels, knowing there's no boss up ahead, as long as I, like, play it safe. It's never too hard to get to Rebel Town. I feel like I'm always full clearing these maps, except for when we get to the end. Then those enemies hit pretty hard. They can screw you up pretty easy. I try to have a cape to cheese my way through the end of it, especially knowing how the final boss works now. It kind of... That's the thing I don't like about the final boss. It encourages you to... I mean, it doesn't matter what you have at the end, so I can just rush through parts of it. But I full clear for the most part for the first 7 or 8 floors, I guess. I feel like Moldorm would give me some problems. I played a lot of Link to the Past and I'm too used to the dash strat and the spin. Yeah, because you can't hold your, for anybody wondering, you can't hold down your sword and do the where you walk forward into them. It is pretty different fight, but it's not as bad as, say, Moldorm in A Link to the Past, or at least the first fight, the non-boss rush one, because that one always gives me issues. You know, you'll hit it several times, you feel like you're getting in a rhythm, and then boom, you get knocked down to the floor below. And when that happens, all the damage you've done, it's all been reset. Ooh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. Luckily our defense is pretty good right now, having the 2 upgrades, so I think our last one of the earlier streams, I went into level 4 with like no defensive upgrades, and these guys were chunking me. I was taking so much damage. Alright, Skelly. This is our 3rd or 4th squares that we ran into. So far, none of them have been pushable. These are just begging to be pushed. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, doesn't look like it. Okay, ornament here. So this... I'm gonna test this since we have so many bombs, but not right-centered, or not centered. Oh, I already have these equipped. Let's see what happens. Nope. Maybe I am just misremembering. Maybe I never did bomb a wall that was off-center. Whoops. Right into the keys. Get over here, Poe. Chest. And a key. Have we been to the room up here? Yes, we have. Okay. The only reason why I know it showed that I'd been to it on my map, but sometimes they'll have ramps that are above, and even though you'd been in that room, you hadn't been in the like upper version of the room. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to disprove that in this run. Maybe I can find a bombable wall. I might just be misremembering. Right in the keister. There's an exit there. Let's go all the way to the south exit. We'll save this key. Oh. There's multiple ways here. Wait a second. How did... I've been here before. Is this the very beginning? I think it is. No? What? Why is this room showing on my map? Oh, it's got a one-way exit. This maybe wasn't open before. Who knows? Oh, whoops. I looked away at the wrong time. Money! Money, 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 money. Alright. I think that's all we're gonna get from here. I'm not the biggest fan of the lantern upgrades. It's like a gradual thing. You'd have to like... I would be a much bigger fan if it didn't take it up an inventory slot. Then I would purchase them. Because there's like a lantern level 1, 2, and 3. You know how this ring around me, this game is like pretty dark? Well, if you buy a lantern, the ring will get bigger and bigger so you can see more and more. But I just don't like... I don't want to spend an inventory slot on it. It's a nuisance, but I don't know if it's that much of a nuisance. And of course it costs rupees, so... yeah. We need some hearts. Give me some hearts. Oh yeah, this looks like some hearts could be here. It's like completely whiff. Did we leave any hearts behind earlier? Oh goodness. Woo. Come on, game. No hearts. Dude, if we didn't have our defense upgrade, we'd be in trouble. Here we go. Sword upgrade. Needed that. Our first weapon upgrade. We haven't got kinstones. Not that we've gotten bad items in this runs, but it's not like a god run or anything where we're just getting everything. Finally! Yeah, it's... I feel like I get a sword upgrade usually in the first 3 floors, but if we can get lucky, I was gonna say we could have potentially 2 upgrades in Rebel Town. We'd have to get really lucky though. We'd have to have 2 black Zora Stone. We've only found 1 Zora Stone so far, so the chances of that are slim. If you ever do get 2 black Zora Stone, make sure that you use it after you purchase your sword upgrade in Rebel Town. I don't know if it's a guarantee there's always a sword upgrade in Rebel Town, but it feels that way. I've at least seen one every time. So what you would do is go get the sword upgrade first and then use the stone. The 2 black stones. And the reason why I say that is I made that mistake during my run. I went to the Zora, gave him my 2 stones, it gave me the sword upgrade. I then went back to the shop and I bought the sword. It was the same sword. It didn't upgrade. So the once you load into Rebel Town, it doesn't change the items. But I'm almost positive if I'd bought the sword first from the shop and then did the upgrade, it would have been the upgrade. It would have been the next one. You can also find Zora in other floors randomly, just always guaranteed. Yeah, I feel like I've maybe once or twice. It always feels good to find them though, because that's just another way for you to offload the stones that you have on you. I've only found 1 stone so far in this run, which is 1 stone period, like Zora Stone or Kinstone. I used to dog on the Kinstones, but now I love them. Two chests. Whenever you merge them, it's pretty nice. Yo, not the biggest fan of... I mean, I'm a huge fan of the antidote potion, but... this is, I think, just more health from healing items. 25% bonus for items that replenish your health. I could be wrong on this. You guys have heard me rant about this several times. I don't think either ring, the health ring, I don't think it synergizes with this, which is bizarre, because that's what I feel like what's roguelikes are all about. I could be wrong. I just might not have been looking at it correctly. But I'm almost positive that the magic ring doesn't work with the magic pendant, where you spend magic to get rupees, and it gives you... the pendant's supposed to make you use mana at a reduced rate. I don't feel like it's working on the magic ring. I could be wrong, though. To be fair, I put a thumb drive up to my magic bar and was using that to measure how much I use, so it wasn't like the most exact science ever. I feel like I should get this antidote, though. With my luck, the amount of times I've been cursed, let's get it. The pendant, though... we'll think about that. We'll think about it. He's jumping. Chest? Oh. Thought maybe lighten both of those would give us another chest. Let's see what's up here. Okie dokie. Nuttin'. No secret bombable walls or anything. Doesn't look like it. Was there anything on the bottom right? Yes. Oh, that's where I came from. Bottom. Anything on the top right? Yeah, we have not been here. Don't give dough. Ooh. I think we're just going to consume this right off the bat. Yeah. Oh, I thought I got immediately hit by the keys. I did not. Oh. It was close, though. Let's go back and go up here. Dude! This is our third fairy fountain by floor number 4. I don't know what the chances are of it spawning it, but, well, gotten pretty lucky, though. I guess. I mean, I want those to spawn on some later floors. These up to floor number 6 is not too bad. Oh, I should probably see if I can walk underneath these, if there's any rupees. Game forgot to give you stones. Oops, all fairies. True. That is all I've gotten. No stones. All fairies. I feel like I've gotten an okay amount of rupees. Nothing insane. Not bad, though. It's floor number 5. Huh. Can't be it already. I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. There's no way this is it already. I didn't get a whole lot here. Now, is this center-ish? No. I think this might be bombable. Let's give it a try. Nope. Theory still remains true. Let's see if there's any, like, south exit. There is. Okay, we have not explored everything. Good, good. I want some more resources. Well, might be just some Poe flying around here. I don't think Poe can drop anything because the way they work, the way they run around the map. I guess the game doesn't want to have a chance of rupees just flying. Well, keys could drop stuff, though. I was going to say they didn't want rupees just falling off the edge of the map, but... Oh, another trap room. Glad we got the sword upgrade. Make these just a bit easier. Ah, this might be it. We'll go check the very outer edge and see if that room to the left might have something. Like here, maybe a bombable wall. Or, nope, there's a... Ah, this might be it. See if we can bomb down. Nope. There's the pendant. Not feeling the pendant. Very expensive. And I feel like if our run is going good, we're going to have tools that will help us out. But who knows? I could be really wrong about that, and maybe that's the most OP pendant in the game. For average floor size, I've seen much smaller. Yeah, true. Oh, let's go up. I just spotted maybe this room to the right. Might have some more rooms. There's like a nice little square chunk there. Let's see if maybe I missed the floor. Or missed the door, I meant to say. Like on this right-hand side. Ah, I thought there might be one right there. Okay. And then there's nothing... Wait, there is something here. There's nothing here, though. Run through the wall. Nope, there's ornaments. Okay. Alright, we're done with floor 4. We're going to go down to floor 5. And then, that's where the fun begins. Go to Rebel Town, get a bunch of money, see what upgrades the game's got sitting for us in their shops. See how lucky we get in the King's Tomb. We've pretty much full cleared this place. Okay. Alright, the sewers. Always cut these vines. Could be hiding a door. There's mandatory exits for those too. Also, something that I did not figure out for like an hour or so into the game. You don't need the lantern to light these. You just press on my controller B, the right button on your controller. You can light them, and some of them, some puzzles or doors that are locked are mandatory to, you have to light things to do it. So I was like, I think the toad tells you that in the beginning of the game, but I thought I was like soft locked until I figured out, oh, I've got to light these, and you don't have to use a lantern to light them. You start with just a stock candle and it'll work. You just have it on, doesn't take up an inventory slot. It's represented. If you look on the left hand side, it's got the items, the sword, the tunic, the shield. What makes it a little bit confusing is all of those take up slots. Like, here's the sword, here's the shield, here's the tunic. The candle does not. It would be sweet if every item that was on the left hand side didn't take it up, but probably a balancing thing. I feel like it would just be too strong if they didn't take up inventory slots. I remember multiple of us told you that, and it still took you a while to figure it out. Yeah, I must have just been half paying attention or something. That's my bad. More rupees. Can't be upset about the amount of rupees we found. So those other ones, they're not going to be able to be pushed. They've got a piping system blocking everything. At least I don't think so. Try it just in case. Wouldn't that be wild? You push it, it bursts the pipe, the water fills up, and it takes you to a secret room. Okay. More rupees. It's like this. This. I thought for sure that was going to take us to a Hidden Valley Ranch room. These are like one of the few enemies that I actually like to attack from above or below. Most enemies I like to fight from the side. The little crabs are a little easier. These grasshoppers, they're so erratic. They're like the rats or the snakes. They don't seem like they're much trouble, but they'll give you trouble, especially if the room's filled with them. Go. More rupees. Oh, here's some rats. They just feel unpredictable. Oh my god, see? This little rat just hit me. Hate you. Let's get another sword upgrade. That would be so nice. That way we can go into Rebel Town with what feels like another guaranteed sword upgrade. Alright. This looks bombable. No, is this candles considered an ornament even though it's higher up on it? I don't know. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Did you know you can carry pots and stuff in other rooms? Yeah, I did. I remember when I first discovered that. That's logic that's not in Link to the Past, right? You can't do that. I don't think so. But in this game you can, which is helpful. And obviously things like hearts not despawning, rupees not despawning is huge. So if you're a person that has not played the game, you're full on hearts, don't go all willy-nilly like you would in A Link to the Past, and you see hearts, you kind of just go grab them because you know they're going to despawn after a period. You want to strategically leave those bad boys on the ground. Alright, let's check out the right-hand side. We already grabbed the key, so that's good. I keep grabbing monopots. I'm doing what I'm saying. It works for monopots too, so I should not be grabbing them because we're already full of mana. Got some sody pop. 3 hearts. We'll leave that on the ground too. You can consume them also on the, say you have a full inventory, you can just, for me it's hit the B button and it'll just drink them off the ground without being your inventory. We might go back and do that if we need to. I think it's level 4 sword. You can hit electric enemies, which is pretty helpful. So this wall, right up against another room, so not looking bombable. Let's set this down for now. I cannot forget to grab that. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we've got 2 more shops, a ferry. We got 3 shops. Good floor for us. It might be that there's always 3 shops on floor 5, but I don't think so. I feel like it's varied. Maybe. So I want inventory upgrade, sword upgrade, deep defensive upgrade. Oh, a cape would be nice. Heart container. Purple pendant. Oh, this is amazing. This is the one that blocks all curses. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. No. This isn't bad either, though. Gives you permanent map and compass. It's the pink one that blocks all curses. This one's actually excellent, too.